Hi there, I'm Sioson, your leadership coach and human capital consultant. My goal is to build better leaders for the next generation to come. Thus join me as I discuss your questions and develop your most empowered self. Yeah. So let's continue our discussion on how young people can be good leaders. If in case you haven't watched the last two videos, I encourage you to do so because this third video would have more meaning if you haven't seen that. So the third question, very important for millennial leaders, is actually, how can we introduce change to happen in our respective organization? This was resounding in the talks that I had. Before I give you the top 3 tips, let me first give you an idea. The important thing for millennial leaders is, 1, recognize the current, meaning the current setup, the current practices, the current things that are happening in that particular organization, and pick what is good from that particular current practice. All right? It's not about trashing it. It's about recognizing what is good and bringing it with you as you introduce change. All right. So what exactly can you do as a young leader if you want to introduce change in the organization? First, step up. What do I mean? As Gandhi have said, I am the change that I want to see. So don't wait for others to start change. You have got to be the initiator and you have got to be the early adapter for this. Nobody else will catalyze it other than you if you really want this change to happen. Second, reach out. What do I mean? Build your network. Build your network of believers in the organization. People that equally believe in that particular change that you want to introduce. Speak about the benefit of that change. Speak about what it can do not only for the individual, but also for the entire organization. The benefit and the options, the goodness that it can introduce, and how it can complement the current. The third and the last, and I think to me this is very, very important, be authentic. And what do I mean? What you say as a catalyst of change should be consistent with how you behave, with what you do. You cannot say that you want to introduce change. Say, for example, coming to the office on time and starting the meeting on time so that you can end the meeting on time, when you yourself cannot do it. So you've got to be the walking role model of that change. Thus, in so doing, stepping up to be the change that you want to see, reaching out to build, and there's your circle of influence and enlightening others, and being authentic, aligning how you behave with what you say. This actually would help you introduce change in your respective organization. Have you learned something today? If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe. For comments, any leadership questions or suggestions, please give us, and click the notification button so you'll be the first one to know. I'll see you next week then.